I've just dropped one of my back panniers. Huh? Final day of this tour. We're off to an early start this morning. It's only 8:30 in the morning. Figured I would go a bit early to ride a couple of hours before it gets too hot. I think I have around 65 kilometers or so back to my hometown, so it's gonna be a little bit shorter than the other days, but looking forward to the last day on the road here. See that sign behind me here? It says Sverigeleden. So we actually joined a network of bike trails that go along the whole length of Sweden. So we should have some pretty nice roads ahead of us here. They've built this Salmon Observatory here in this little town called Fällfors, but unfortunately it's closed today. You can watch the salmon go along these salmon steps here, and it's sort of like an aquarium down beneath where I stand right now. This thing behind me here is called Marnasvältan. It's a 60-meter deep ravine with a horseshoe bend river going through it. Take a look at this shoulder. Now we're talking. Now actually this is some kind of reserved landing strip for airplanes. This strait here is about 5 kilometers long. And I just picked up a headwind, so go figure. Huh? This has never happened before. I've just dropped one of my back panniers. Huh? When I was filming by the Marnasvältan there, my bike dropped, and I guess one of the clips must have broken or something. So I have to go back. I don't know. Maybe it was 10 kilometers since I last took out the tripod. Just lucky that there are no cars, not that many cars along this road. So, oh God, this is so crazy. I don't even know what to believe. Just came back to the spot where I last put up my tripod, and the bag's not here. I've cycled for about 15 kilometers and like scanned all of the side here of the road, and it's just gone. Don't know what to do really. Guess I'll scan the side of the road on my way back here, but my last resort is to call the local police station and see if someone has turned it in or something. I just passed the place where I found out I lost one of my panniers. So now I've scanned side of the road twice. Still no bag. I just think it's kind of strange that if a car had picked up the bag, they would have seen me and assumed it was my missing pannier. And I only think I've met 4 or 5 cars during my way back there, so really strange. First I was kind of glad that it was my right pannier, because I have my tent and sleeping bag and sleeping pad and everything in the left one. But then I realized I have my hiking shoes and rain jacket and fleece jacket and other important things in that right one, so it's just a bummer. Hi, Mike from the future here. So here's what I think actually happened. Back at Marnasvältan, I was taking a bunch of photos, and my bike started actually dropping down the ravine, but I caught it pretty quickly. But one of the panniers came loose and started tumbling down, and I guess I must have done a bad job reattaching it to my rear rack. Because maybe 15 or 20 minutes later, just after I had taken a landscape shot of me riding by, I heard a small thud, which was probably the pannier falling off my bike into the nearby ditch. So I got maybe 5 kilometers straight ahead of me, slightly sloping downwards. I don't know if you can see all the way. You can almost see the coast from here. Looks like there's a sandstorm going on or something, but it's just pollen. The wind has picked up now, and you get blasted with these clouds of pollen all the time. I'm trying to lighten up the mood by doing the Pronounce That Swedish Town quiz. And today's town is this one. No ideas? This town is pronounced Drängsmark, and that kind of means farm workers' land. You can finally see the sea here, the Bothnic Bay. I'm only about 5 minutes from my home now, but before I get there I have to master this climb here. This is probably the second largest climb of this trip, the first one being by that hydropower plant dam on the second day. Whew. This one is not my favorite hill. But like I said, almost home now. Doesn't seem to be my day today. When I climb this hill here, I hear something rattling around. In the one pannier I still have left. So it's my tripod. I'm gonna show you. This little thing had come loose and it was rattling all over the place. So I'm just glad I heard it and in time. While I'm still here talking, this is the pollen report for today. So a couple of days after I got back home, I went down to the local police station and asked if someone had turned in a Ortlieb pannier, but unfortunately no one had done so. So I filled out a police report, but now about a month later I still haven't heard anything from the police station, so I guess it's gone. I've already ordered a pair of new Ortlieb panniers, but the rest of the stuff that was in the panniers is still missing and haven't really been replaced yet. I really enjoyed this trip around the Arctic Circle and can really recommend it if you're ever planning on doing a tour here in the northern part of Sweden. You get to see a lot of wilderness and also the midnight sun if you're here in June. So thanks for watching all these 5 videos, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, have a good one.